I'm here so I won't get fined.
You think you know sports? Well, you don't know. Well, you don't know Jack. The You Don't Know Jack Show starts now.
And today on the show, I'm gonna talk about Aaron.
Nope.
Where are our notes?
I
didn't print any today.
I quote.
I
How
got
are
it
we
right
gonna
here
know
though.
what we're talking about?
We're just talking college football and NFL today, so it's gonna be
talking NBA and MLB today. So.
Yeah.
Talking about
'Cause Aaron
hockey
loves
and
baseball.
soccer.
Baseball.
Man,
Yeah.
you play that baseball? I play that baseball.
What baseball?
I don't know.
So the big news is Clemson won the national championship. Woo! To the dismay of Aaron, because he loves Alabama.
No.
He rolls with the tide.
The Cowboys won the national championship.
So go Clemson!
Get off those books already.
Whoa. They are national champions for this year, and we're going
You're
to...
the one that said DeShaun Watson sucks.
Yeah, apparently he's good.
You look like an idiot. What an idiot.
What a loser.
So, for your pleasure, we will play the game-winning touchdown pass. Perhaps.
I mean, they can't see it, so.
You'll get to hear the commentary here.
Jeez, man.
Enormous play. So with 1 second remaining, Clemson kicked a squib kick, and they actually recovered it. And then Watson took a knee. It took him a while to figure out if there was a second left on the clock or not. And so Clemson is the national champions. And they win 35-31, dethroning Alabama. Woo!
I don't really care.
I didn't expect any team to be able to do that.
I was just picking a team.
Yeah, well,
Let's hope that happens to the Patriots, too.
It's true.
yeah. Could always dethrone the old...
Watch.
By the pack. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Patriots don't need to be there again.
Carson
they
loves the
will.
Packers.
Yeah, probably.
Doo-da.
Patriots, Cowboys,
Carson
still
loves the
rolling with it.
Pack,
Until the Cowboys
doo-da.
lose this weekend.
Oh, yep. See-11.
No, if they lose, I'm going to cry. Mainly because the Packers would win, which is terrible.
And because he's a secret Cowboys fan.
Yeah. I'm in love.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you think DeShaun Watson will do in the NFL?
Oh, he's going to be the best ever.
Yeah, he's just the best already.
Yep, Hall of Famer.
Yep.
He didn't
No
throw.
questions asked.
He threw a lot of interceptions this year. I don't know the exact stat. I think it was like close to 20, maybe.
Are we talking like
15,
Eli
20.
Manning bad or Jay Cutler bad? Or Ryan Fitzpatrick?
But he does rise up in late game situations.
Carson Palmer.
And he didn't throw any interceptions against Alabama.
You know
which
what I
is
don't get?
surprising.
Going to the NFL, I don't get how Carson Palmer could be so bad this year. And he was...
Yeah.
He played
Well, it
so
kind of
well
started to
last
show
year.
in the playoffs last year, and then it just trickled down.
I don't get how these people are professional athletes and they aren't good. Like, how would you be drafted in the first place?
Well, some
You're
people
not
just
good.
aren't good. I mean,
well,
when you look at like Sam Bradford and like Jerick McKinnon and like, you know,
And like Sanchez and Tim Tebow and
I'm naming Vikings players, you idiot.
I know.
What?
I'm naming just
and
quarterbacks.
Randy
No.
Gregory
Oh, he's an idiot. Orlando McClain.
suspended for another year. I think
Let's
if
just-
they don't cut him,
Let's just get all the suspended players.
yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not roll with it? Roll with it.
I mean,
and
who
then-
really cares, right?
And then go win the national championship, right, Aaron? So,
Cowboys beat Ohio State and they beat Bama.
Yep.
I don't know. It's hard to
And then
tell
they beat the Patriots.
because if you translate interceptions to the next level, a lot of people would say, well, obviously Watson's going to suck and that's kind of what I thought because of all the interceptions. But at the same time, it's like, well, he's good. He's like really
just
good in
aren't-
late game situations.
People just aren't ready for that push to the NFL. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's ready
They just-
for the moment. Like
Yeah.
every time it comes up, so that could be a sign that he'll be good in the NFL. I don't know.
That's why I like teams that get like undrafted quarterbacks and stuff and they do really well. You know, they're like flying under the radar.
Flying under the radar,
Yeah.
taking Richard Sherman. So Clemson with the win, and they will be your national championships. They do lose a lot of people again this year, as Watson declared for the draft. Their running back Wayne Gallman declared for the draft. Their wide receiver Mike Williams, who is fantastic, and we've already had 2 Mike Williams wide receivers in the NFL. We're gonna have another. But he's going to probably be better than all of them.
They were both busts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and he'll probably be the star of them. He's 6'3". He catches about anything. He's good.
Well, this also said
Hopefully he
Treadwell
doesn't
was
have
going to be
a-
a star too. Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it doesn't
Well,
have
we
Ted
were
Ginn
hoping.
hands. Yeah.
It's only been 1 year. You never know.
He was just terrible. He hardly even played.
1 catch,
It's pretty
3 targets.
disappointing.
It's great.
So, that will do it for college football talk. We will take a break, and when we come back, we will talk about some NFL news. Back after this. Do you like shopping on Amazon? Well, now you can do it by helping the show at the same time. Go to the website youdon'tknowjackshow.com and click on any of the Amazon links, and then you can bookmark it. And every time you shop on Amazon, click the bookmark. It's the easiest way to support us without any extra cost to you. Now back to the show. And
Welcome
we're
back.
back. Welcome back to Jack.
Mm-hmm.
You Don't Know Jack Show, brought to you by our fine sponsors, Amazon. Don't forget, you can go to Amazon, buy our website, youdon'tknowjackshow.com, and you can order from our link that will help the show out at the same time. We would appreciate it if you go to the link on our website, click on it, bookmark it. Every time you shop on Amazon, we get a commission back if you do that. So don't just click on it. Actually buy something. Buy something you need. Buy something you normally get on Amazon. You just give us something in return without paying any extra money. You could also use carrental8.com. Rent a car. You can travel all over the world. They're all over.
Depending on how long you have it rented for.
And you get 5% off your first car rental by using our promo code JackShow5. That's all capital letters.
How did we
JackShow5.
How did we get Amazon as a sponsor?
It's a associates thing.
Okay.
It's Yeah. We don't pay anything for them. They don't pay anything to us unless we get people to click on our links. So please click on the links. Help your favorite
Just
mediocre, terrible,
click.
terrible podcast.
Just
Please
keep
help
clicking.
us. Okay.
Just keep clicking.
Also,
Just keep
we
clicking. Just keep
we might
clicking.
have something coming up in the works for the show.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Armchair All-Americans. I am now a writer for them. And we might be moving the podcast over to their website. So that could be a possible thing in the works. Just to let you all know, trying to move on up in the world. And next
to all
week...
you 10 fans out there.
Yeah, if that. We will also be having a special guest on the show next week, and we will talk more about that at the end of the show. But moving on to NFL news. And the first breaking news coming in last night. The San Diego Chargers are no longer San Diego Chargers. They are going to move to L.A.
And they're going to start winning.
Maybe.
They're Super Bowl bound.
They're going to be the opposite of the Rams.
That didn't work out for the Rams. So.
Super Bowl bound.
So the Rams are, Chargers are moving to L.A. What are your thoughts on that? Are you surprised that they would move?
Care. No, they should have moved to Vegas.
That'd be
Move with the
awesome.
Raiders?
Mm-hmm.
Move to Iowa.
Yeah.
The Iowa Chargers.
It's gonna
Maybe
be
my new
weird
favorite team.
having the Rams and Chargers in the same
Area. Yeah.
They're probably going to
bad
move
teams.
into the same new stadium with the Rams, which would be the second dual team stadium in the league. Obviously, the Jets and Giants. It would be more sense for the Chargers to move in with an opposite conference team rather than the Raiders, because I don't know, it just seems stupid for me, I guess, in my mind, that you would move into the same stadium with a division rival. But it'd be like the Vikings and the Packers moving into the same stadium. That would not work.
That'd be cool.
No,
Be great.
it'd be terrible. I would hate to see Green Bay memorabilia in a Viking stadium.
Minnesota Packers.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't mean combine the teams. You
Or the Green Bay Vikings.
Okay. So that is a thing. Chargers moving.
Makes me want to shoot somebody.
Jeez.
So wow. All right. So are they going to continue to suck, or is this a good thing?
You
for
know,
the
the thing with the Chargers,
They're just not a good team.
they actually have a decent team, but they can't stay healthy.
Yeah, they've got a problem with that.
I was like the Cowboys last year.
Woo!
It's true.
And they can't close out
Joe?
games.
What do you think, Jonah? Will they be good in LA?
They need to get a different quarterback because Rivers just can't do
Rivers is not.
Rivers can't.
Well, he doesn't have a lot to work with.
He can't close
either.
out the game.
See, it's like it'd be better
People
if they
say
had,
Tony Romo chokes, but
Yeah.
Jesus.
It'd be better if they had like a great
Rivers, man, I
defense,
tell ya.
like the Chiefs, so the offense doesn't have to do much.
Mm-hmm.
But they pretty much solely rely on Rivers,
Yeah.
and he can't.
The Chiefs' offense
can't
has
deliver.
gotten a lot better.
It's true.
He has one, I think maybe a couple of playoff wins.
mean,
kinda
Alex
like
Smith
Romo, but
Is a good quarterback. He's just not like top
one
tier,
thing
you know?
that I'll give you on Tony Romo
It's
is
the
he does
defense.
not choke in late game situations the way Phillip Rivers does. Like Phillip
Yeah.
Rivers is ugh.
Yeah.
So
They should be like an
Or
over
Jay
800
Cutler.
or over 500 team.
I do not understand
so.
why the Bears would pay Jay Cutler that contract they gave him. Kind of the same thing with the Cowboys, but the Cowboys a little more understandable because at least Romo has
He can be like a QB, like coach.
won big games. He's won division titles. I don't think Jay Cutler's even won the NFC North. Maybe once. That's about about it.
Yeah, in 2010, I think they won it
Colors
or something like that.
bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was the quarterback then.
So the
Pretty sure he
Bears
was.
definitely looking for a quarterback, I'm sure, in the draft. So yeah, that's Chargers relocating to LA. We'll see if they have any success there. Definitely not
Doubt it.
good success from the Rams in their first year. We'll see if that changes. And the first coaching hire, well, he was already on the staff. Doug Marrone, the former Bills coach, takes the Jacksonville job. And Tom Coughlin is coming back to Jacksonville as executive vice president of football operations. So, did the Jaguars make another bad coaching decision, Aaron?
I think they should just get out of the NFL, really.
Yeah.
They should not be a team.
Between them or the Browns, I don't know who should be out
I think they
first.
should just combine their teams. Maybe they'd make one decent team.
Yeah, maybe they'd be an over 500 team if they combined.
There was
Perhaps.
talk about the Browns getting the first and second pick.
Yeah, they got
That
right
could
now.
be huge, actually.
Right now, they got the first pick of the draft and then the 10th overall pick, I think. So they could trade up.
And then somebody commented, they're like, good, so they can ruin two, the first and second round pick.
Yeah.
Or
See,
second
what
pick.
they
Yeah.
need is to actually get a good quarterback, you know? Like not ones that are like injury
Bortles
prone.
is
and-
bad.
Robert Griffin. Oh, you're talking about the Jags.
I was
going
talking
to
about
say,
RG3 is coming back next year.
he played
Ugh.
like
I think.
shit.
Dude, RG3 is not good anymore.
I'd rather have Josh McCown out there.
but
Cody
yeah.
Kessler even looked better.
What do you
than-
think, Deshaun Watson to
Why
Cleveland?
don't they keep Cody Kessler in there?
I don't know. That's a good question. I kind of like him, and I think Hugh Jackson kind of liked him.
You have to let him
But-
grow. You can't just, like in that Bengals game, they're like, no, it was the Ravens game. Yeah, they benched him in the second half. It's like, why?
Yeah.
He
Makes
was
no
playing
sense.
well.
Yeah.
They were in the
All right,
game, and then they
so
got blown out.
fire their entire coaching staff.
Well, Hugh Jackson's definitely not
Watson.
going. He just had 1 year, so.
Get Watson,
If they don't
and
play,
then get like a defensive player.
well, yeah, they'll have to get a quarterback. But
I think
I
they're
don't
going to get
know.
Myles Garrett. If they don't, then they're stupid.
I think they shouldn't draft. They should trade all their picks
Trade all.
because they obviously don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Well, they got they
the-
had a new
Trade some
regime
picks
come in
for
last
Romo,
year.
right?
Yeah. The
Trade some picks for Romo. Trade some picks for, some more receivers.
trade your entire
Defense.
team for Tom Brady.
I'd just trade
All
for
right.
pick. Like,
Here you go. Vikings will give you Sharif Floyd and Laquan Treadwell. And
For
we'll take
all
Joe
of
Thomas.
all of your picks.
And we'll take
well,
Joe
receivers,
Thomas.
they're okay. They have
Yeah.
I've got Coleman.
Pryor,
and, well,
Coleman,
Pryor's contract is up.
Barnage, well, they'll have to resign him.
Well,
All right.
The
Trade in
question
your
is, will they be able to?
trade in your
He said
entire
he wants
team
to play there, so.
for Tom Brady.
Yeah, he played in obviously Ohio State, so maybe he'll go to Cincy.
They should just do that.
They're kind of aching for receivers now. Yeah, I
I
do.
don't know. I think, like on Madden, I'd always trade my picks for players.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what they should do. Not like really old players, but
Like ones that
well, I
aren't
guess
good.
trade for Romo would be that, but they wouldn't have to trade much for him.
Yeah.
Maybe like a second round and a third round, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting.
I'm sure
to
Romo would
see.
be reluctant to start.
That'd
What
be
they
sweet
do.
though, because then the Cowboys would have extra picks.
And
Need to make him even better.
Well, the Cowboys usually draft pretty well.
Yeah, that's true.
So for the
I mean,
Jaguars,
look at
though,
how well
they
last
did
year
hire
this
Doug
went.
Marrone, as I said, as head coach, and Tom Coughlin, who's the executive vice president of football operations. He will be making the final say on all of their roster moves. Is
Well, at
that a
least
good decision?
That's probably the best decision they've made in a while.
Yeah,
He's
well,
won 2 Super Bowls. I
won
mean,
2 Super
I
Bowls.
think he knows
True.
what he's doing.
I
I don't know why he retired, didn't he?
They fired him. I think.
Why would you do that?
And then they get this dumb McAdoo guy, and their offense is like they have the most inconsistent offense I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
Well, them in Seattle, but at least
like-
Seattle.
Beckham
At least Seattle
ruined that
can.
game.
At least Seattle tries to run the ball. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
they didn't.
It's like selling a piece of gold and buying like a pile of dirt.
Yeah, I think
Like, why would you do
I
that?
was starting to buy into the Giants, but I think
They got screwed
Odell
over
Beckham
hard.
trip to Miami is actually something to talk about because he dropped like 3 passes, and one was a touchdown early in the game.
He's supposed to be good.
And Sterling Shepard also dropped a touchdown early in the game. So you're talking about the Giants being up 14-0 instead of 6-0.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That could possibly could have won that game.
Yeah.
Well, people think like because of that game, the Packers are just going to kill the Cowboys, and I don't
Yeah.
see it. I don't see it that way at all.
The Packers, their first 5 possessions did nothing.
I don't
They
see
did
it at all.
absolutely nothing.
I think.
And if you get the Cowboys 5 possessions of the other team doing nothing, you're going to have more than 6
Well,
points.
first
to
of
battle
all,
back from.
the Cowboys get Tyrone Smith's back at practice, Morris Claiborne's back at practice, and DeMarcus Lawrence is back at practice. That's 3
all great,
huge
great things.
returns. Well, and Dez didn't play the first game against the Packers either, and he's playing a lot better lately. So, I mean,
And the Packers
it's at
already
Dallas.
have a bad
Yeah.
pass rush.
It's at Dallas.
It's at Dallas. Bad Packers pass rush.
No Jordy or limited Jordy. I
He
don't
won't
know.
be in there.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
not
think
going
he
to
will.
play.
He's got like a punctured lung or something. But
Yeah. Broken
yeah,
ribs.
there's a lot of things going against the Packers. As hot as Aaron Rodgers is, I just don't.
There's really nothing.
I
People
see
are
it.
saying
I
the
see it
Packers,
being
but-
closer than the first game, but
Yeah.
well,
But
people are like the Packers have gotten so much better, but the Cowboys have gotten better.
I'd say the
since then.
Cowboys by at least 7, though.
Yeah, the Cowboys have what it takes over the
think
Packers.
I think 7 to 14 points Cowboys.
The Packers just need to be like pushed away.
yeah, I got
like, they don't need to be
Cowboys,
in the playoffs.
Chiefs, Patriots,
Oh,
and the Falcons.
Whoa, no spoilers. We're picking
Well,
late.
whatever.
All right.
That's who I got. That's who I
All
got.
right.
You're an idiot.
So, Tom Coughlin has final say on roster moves. Doug Marrone, the new head
Oh,
coach.
frick you, Tom.
And now the next head coaching move.
What is up with all these coaches like getting bounced from team to team? Like, if they weren't good there, then
What
how
makes you
would-
think they're gonna do well?
I
there?
guess Marrone wasn't that bad, but
Yeah, he actually left the Bills.
Yeah.
And somebody asked him
that makes sense.
in the Jaguars press conference, "Are you going to leave the Jaguars?" And he was not happy with that question.
I'm sure. I
sure
mean,
he
I would
wouldn't.
leave there faster than I'd leave
Yeah.
the Bills.
Bills.
are awful.
Teaser, the Bills made a head coaching move. We'll talk about that.
Oh,
in a
my
moment.
goodness.
But, the next head coaching move, which
Why do they always do that?
which I'm willing to give John Elway the benefit of the doubt on, but I'm still scratching my head on a little bit, is Vance Joseph, the Dolphins defensive coordinator.
Yeah, that doesn't
Isn't
make
it
any damn sense at all.
And the Dolphins defense has been bad the last 2 years, really.
Well, they played better at the end of the year, but
They
Yeah,
did,
how
but
did-
they were bottom 5 in points.
How did they make it as far as they did?
Or
That's
in
all.
yards per game, and they were in the middle of the road, maybe around 20 in points per game. And last year it wasn't any better, so I just don't
They
get it. I
finished
mean,
like 8-8
obviously he's
last
going to
year.
have a great defense to work with, but how do you not hire an offensive guy with your offense struggling the way it is?
Doesn't make any sense.
yeah, I don't know.
People in
think-
their coaching staffs are like,
I thought it was
Like, why?
kind of a given that you'd hire Kyle Shanahan, the coach's son of who you won 2 Super Bowls with.
Why is Gary
And-
Kubiak leaving?
He retired because of health issues.
Oh, okay.
oh,
Oh, that sucks. Well, he probably would have been on his way out anyway.
it's true.
Oh, they would have kept him, I'm sure, because he just won a Super Bowl. But it was just
Yeah,
he
but
had
they
missed a
sucked.
game during the year.
They sucked this year,
Yeah.
especially on
Pretty-
offense.
Pretty bad.
Part of that's the quarterback, but part of that's his. I think his like style is kind of played out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Norv Turner.
But Kyle Shanahan is the coach, the offensive coordinator for the Falcons. And they were saying, well, maybe they didn't want to wait till the Falcons were out of the playoffs to hire him. But it's like, well, you want to ruin your organization for the next 5 years or what? I
Yeah.
mean,
Just
don't
keep
know.
it the way it is.
I think if
it's
the
not
Rams
broken,
are smart, they hire Kyle
I could
Shanahan.
see somebody hiring like a Dan Quinn because their defense is actually good. But to hire like a defensive coordinator and their defense isn't that good.
That
Doesn't
would make no sense at all.
I didn't get it.
Well, I
but
guess that's like the Cowboys hiring Garrett, but he was actually pretty decent offensive coordinator,
yeah.
I thought.
I guess we'll see if John Elway did make the right move. I mean, he's made a lot of really good moves through his time as a GM, so I guess we'll find out if this one's good or not.
You know what I want to know? Did that Alabama letting Kiffin go, was that, the reason they lost?
It's a good question because Steve Sarkisian, their offensive coordinator now,
No.
and it makes the players wonder too. Like,
They
well,
were
that's
doing-
not what Lane would have called, or you
They
know.
were doing well with him. Why would, what? Just
Well, he took a new
because-
job,
Yeah, that's true.
and
Saban
they
was
didn't. They
probably
just
like-
wanted him to get out. But why
Yeah.
would you do that? Why do
would've
it
been
before
like-
the playoff, not before the national championship?
Yeah, I would have been like, coach this game. And
And then you're out.
It's like,
if I was Lane, I wouldn't be like, no, I'm coaching this game. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I wouldn't-
is he
I wouldn't
not
take
going to
that.
say in it? Or
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
think
take
that's what
that.
happened with Kirby Smart though too.
I would have
last
waited
year.
to take the job. Like, I don't know. It could have been handled a lot better.
Yeah, yeah. I think that definitely had something to do with it, but I think DeShaun Watson just won that game for Clemson.
They probably still would have won, but at the same time, it's
You had a freshman quarterback
sense.
who's younger than all three of us, 18 years old.
Jeez.
You got Bo Scarborough went out of the game. Their big mauler running back, who's probably going to be bad in the NFL. Just saying, that's all Alabama running backs. We all know it. He went out of the game, and
Mark
then you put it
Ingram
all
had
on a
1,000
freshman.
yards, actually. for the
Yeah,
first
Mark
time
Ingram
in-
is okay, but
for the first
like
time
Eddie
in his
Lacy, he
career.
had a really good year. Oh, but now he's bad. Oh,
Yeah,
because
I think Lacey's way overrated.
yeah.
yeah, they don't run the ball.
I mean,
as
he's
much.
huge. That's it.
Yeah, they don't run the ball.
But
as
Henry looked good when he played, and
Yeah.
Mark Ingram's not that bad.
But there's been a lot of cases where
But Trent
they've been
Richardson,
bad.
though,
Trent Richardson.
is the best running back. No,
Not Melvin Ingram, or not. Who's another? There's more of them. Maybe I'll get a list together sometime, but there's more than a few, I think, that have been bad in the NFL. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of this move, and I was surprised it wasn't Kyle Shanahan. I would have made that move after the Falcons are out of the playoffs, which probably will be after next week, but we'll see.
Could be.
All right, and the last head coaching move. Bills hired Panthers defensive coordinator Sean McDermott and another defensive coordinator. So two defensive coordinators, and they were hired on the same day. So kind of interesting. And the Panthers defense was awful this year.
that makes even less sense than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like why?
They were really good last year, but yeah, I mean, you got Luke
They
Kuechly.
played better at the end of the year,
Yeah, they did. But I'm still like,
but they're still the same defense that gave up over 500 yards to. Well, Atlanta's offense is good, but
yeah,
still.
they've given up a lot of yards to a lot of people.
the
It's
Saints,
true.
both Saints games were.
Crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not been good. So I'm just shocked the Bills would. I'm not shocked, I guess, because it's the Bills, but I'm surprised they would hire.
They
him.
hired him as what?
head coach.
What happened to Rex Ryan?
They fired him.
What? Why?
Oh, they fired him.
Why wouldn't
He's-
somebody hire him?
I think he's done.
But I would fire his brother.
Well, they fired him too.
Well, I wouldn't fire Rex. He's not a bad coach. His brother is a terrible coach.
I
so.
just think once Rex Ryan's been somewhere for a few years, his personality just gets old and players stop listening to you. And I think that's kind of what happened.
I think he's never really had enough to get over the hump anyway.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
won Super Bowls as an assistant, and so is his brother, but
Yeah, maybe they should have just stayed.
I don't know.
Assistants.
I think
I mean, you can't really stay if
I don't think
if
that
you get
defense has
fired.
been very good in the time that he's been there. And actually people argued that the defense was better in Buffalo before he did get there. So I don't know. I'm not shocked by that move. I think he's overstayed his welcome in the NFL. Period. I think Rex Ryan should be done. Bye, Rex. All right.
I think Bill Parcells should come back.
Yeah, Bill. Woo. All right, when we come back to Jack, we will talk predictions of this weekend's games. We'll be back in a moment.
I already said that.
I'm about to say it again.
Heading to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Baltimore, New York, London, or anywhere in the world and need a rent-a-car? Well, check out CarRental8.com, where you'll find the same car for less money. CarRental8.com sells all the brands like Dollar, 50, Budget, Avis, Hertz, Alamo, Europcar, and so much more at affordable rates. We'll beat any price by a minimum of 30%. So check us out online at CarRental8.com or call us at 1-813-343-8138. That's 1-813-343-8138.
Use the promo JACKSHOW5, that's JACSHOW5, to get 5% off your next car rental. Use all capital letters when you type in the promo code. Now back to the show. Seattle at Atlanta is their first game, 3:35 on Saturday. Aaron already gave his pick away.
Falcons!
Falcons favored by 5.
Falcons!
Oh, I got him more by. I got him. Yep.
I got him
I
by
can't talk,
14.
but I got him by more than that.
Got him 14.
As much as I am
Seahawks-
scared of Seattle, I
Seahawks
am going
need
to
to
take
leave.
Atlanta.
Scared of what? They're not that good.
Seahawks need to
But
leave.
that Pete Carroll, he's a great coach. And
They
that
always
defense
end
is
up
always
in the
scary.
playoffs. They
I'm
need
just
to
sick
leave.
of people
Wilson
all
plays
over
well in the
Seattle.
playoffs.
I hate Seattle.
But I am
Everybody's
definitely
like
going
Seattle,
with Atlanta.
Seattle. No, they're
They're
gonna
not
get killed.
They're not incredible. You know what
Goodbye.
I mean?
Seattle is not
outta
good on the
here.
road.
They're a
so
decent
I'm taking
team.
Atlanta.
I think
And
Their
Seattle's-
defense is really what
They're
gets them.
overrotted.
This
Pretty
should be
much.
the worst game of the weekend. Houston at New England.
Houston.
Oof.
No, just kidding.
New England.
New England is favored by 15.
What?
More like by 40.
Yeah.
Really?
They
Yeah.
beat
The
them
Vegas line-
27-0 with Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
The Vegas line opened up at 16.
They're gonna get killed.
If
Houston's
somebody,
favored by
if the Texans
15?
somehow
No, the
No, New
Patriots are.
Oh. You said
Wow.
Houston.
no.
You idiot.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No.
He just did.
Anyways,
stupid.
the Texans
gonna say,
the line
it's
opened up as the
stupid.
Patriots by 16.
Right.
So if the Texans somehow a magical fairy dust or whatever comes out of nowhere, and the Texans win, and somebody bet on the Texans, somebody's got to make a lot of money
Yeah.
because
lot
that
of money.
is a crazy bet. That'd be a crazy bet for anybody to try and do. Like, I'd maybe put like $5 on it. You'd get like a lot of money if they end up winning, and they end up winning that. So.
Yeah, I figure Patriots are going to win. I mean, I would pick Houston as the underdog, but I'd never get those picks right.
Yeah, we're going Patriots. And the next game, Pittsburgh at Kansas City. And to me, this is the toughest game of all to pick.
I say
Kansas City's favored by 1.5.
Kansas City.
Yeah, I say Kansas City by 3.
It'll be close. Kansas City.
It'll be a really close game.
Yeah,
That'll be probably one of the best games to watch.
Yeah, it should be really good. Steelers defense not very good. They allowed Matt Moore to play pretty well, and that was in Pittsburgh. I think Alex Smith probably plays even better.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Kansas City's pass rush is good, even with that good offensive line the Steelers have. They got Marcus Peters to cover Antonio Brown. The only thing I would be worried about is if I was Kansas City is Le'Veon Bell. He could make the Steelers win this game. But
Doubt it.
I will take Kansas City. I like your idea of a field goal. I think Kansas City has the lead late.
It's going to stoink in.
Yeah.
Now, I have Kansas City up
it.
by 3, and then Pittsburgh gets the ball late, and Boswell misses the game-tying field goal.
And I was just about to say something like that. But.
Because Boswell's not been very good this year. So, Kansas City again, and then the finale on Sunday.
The worst game in the history.
Some team against the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys win that one by 7.
I say
28-21.
I say Cowboys by
By 35.
I want to say by 3, but
Nope, gotta go higher.
Seems a little too much.
Too much? That's too little.
By how much?
By 3 touchdowns.
Oh!
yeah, that's way. I thought you meant points.
No,
That'd
I'd
be
say
about right.
by like 10.
10.
I'd say
I think it'll be
at
like a
very
shootout,
most 10.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna.
I think it'll
I
be.
could see it being 14, actually.
I think it'll be like a really
But
big game.
I wouldn't say any more than that.
If it was,
because I could see the Packers getting a garbage time. Like
yeah, if it would be by 14,
Touchdown.
it'd be like I
buddy.
don't know, 35 to 21 or something.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
I
Hey,
can see that.
stop it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Dallas, obviously. I'm a
Yeah,
Vikings
Dallas.
fan.
Well,
35-24.
Dallas
Anthony,
is
dude.
still hot. I mean,
35-24.
Oh, they're hot.
you really can't. You really can't stop them. And it's revenge too. So
35-24.
37-89.
Dez is gonna make that catch for the touchdown.
No, actually, I'm gonna go 28-24 here.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it. 4. They win by 4.
I was
Actually-
close on the actual final score of the national championship game. I said
The Cowboys defense is gonna win it at the end.
28-24, and it was 35.
Or-
Packers will have a chance to win it, and the
Or
defense
it'll
will
be
win it.
21-21. Dez touchdown.
That'd be so fitting. If Dez got the
24-21,
game-winning touchdown.
and
Yeah,
the
and
Cowboys
he
win.
actually catches the ball.
That's another good scenario.
There's no question about this.
But then the
one.
Packers have time left, is what I'm saying.
Got screwed over, man.
Just
And
don't
by
leave
all
Aaron
the
Rodgers any time left.
talk
Got screwed over, man.
about the Cowboys defense not being good by stupid people,
Well, and I thought somebody else made a really
and
good
they're
point.
gonna make the stop, and then they're gonna be like, oh well,
Whoa, this
shit.
is-
I thought somebody else made a really good point too when
Get
talking
off
about
of
this
me.
game. They said that Cowboys really are good in time of possession, and if you keep Aaron Rodgers off the field, then you've got a great chance.
I say 28-21. with
Jordy's
like-
out. Packers have been on the road, but the Cowboys have been really good at home. That crowd's going to be fired up. We're taking all home teams, I think.
Yeah.
Shocking. I don't
figure-
got any upsets this week, really.
I figure
'Cause all the home teams are favored.
I figure like 28-21. It'll be like 30 seconds left. Rodgers throws a game-ending pick or something. Like he tries
to
for
Morris Claiborne.
he tries for like one of those stupid Hail Marys, and then he gets picked off in the end zone.
The
or something.
only
That'd be cool.
only 2 of the 4 road teams I see could win. Seattle and Pittsburgh. Those are the only 2 teams I could see like winning. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be shocked if Green Bay ends up winning because that would just piss me off, and that would be such a Packer thing to do. But
Oh, Aaron would be throwing shit around here if the Cowboys
but
lost.
yeah, 35-24.
I really
is
don't
my
see
score
the
in that
Cowboys
one.
losing though. They really do have what it takes this year.
And Green Bay's defense is awful.
And
Like,
if Dak
it's
Dak
awful.
plays god awful, you got Romo.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
Um,
mean, yeah, I think Dak still has it though.
I'm not saying that. I'm
Yeah.
saying if he plays bad.
If you were saying,
mean-
well, the Packers played really well against the Giants. Yeah, well, you know what? When you have Odell Beckham dropping 3 passes, then the Giants' offense is terrible. So
The Giants weren't prepared for that game. I mean,
If there's
they really weren't.
Offensively, they
Yeah.
were awful
there is
in the first half.
yeah.
And
Patriots can keep up with the Packers offense. The Steelers, the Cowboys, and the Falcons can.
yeah. Historically, though,
So, yeah, I think 28-24 might be too low scoring, actually. This could end up being...
historically,
Nah, I don't
the
think
Giants
it'd be that bad.
have beaten the Cowboys.
I give the Cowboys...
35-24 because I think they're going
I
to
think the Cowboys win
Rodgers off the
because
field for a lot of
their
time.
defense is better and healthier,
Yeah.
more healthy than the Packers' defense.
The Packers
Yeah.
just need to go away.
I just don't.
And without Jordy, I also give the Cowboys offense.
Yeah, that's
Well,
Yeah.
they can run a lot
That's-
better, too. Then.
that's huge because Randall Cobb, he had a great game and got a stupid Hail Mary, which is the stupidest thing ever. And don't tell me, oh, Aaron Rodgers is so good, he threw that Hail
Aaron
Mary.
Rodgers
That's
is so good,
all
he threw
luck.
that Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Dude, that's all luck.
Just
Dude,
kidding.
there's no
He's
way
gonna
that's
try
skill.
that. He's gonna try that dumb,
It's
stuff,
luck.
and then he's gonna.
He
frickin-
tries a Hail Mary, I'm going to snipe him
He's
from
gonna
the
get
crowd,
picked off.
and then
in the
we'll
end
see
zone.
what goes on.
Guarantee it.
Yeah, that crap
like-
is not going to happen
with like a minute
against-
left, he's
against
gonna
like
throw
a
a pick.
Patriots team or like a really good defensive team. That's not going to happen. So
It would be interesting to see.
So that's the Packers and the Patriots in the Super Bowl. It will not be a Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary that wins the
no,
game.
it'll be
Bill
Belichick-
Cowboys
Oh.
and Patriots.
Taking shoots.
Bill Belichick will not allow that to
I'm
happen.
calling it right now. Cowboys, Patriots.
Bill
That's
Belichick will
what I'm
cut
calling.
everybody on his defense if that happens.
Cowboys, Patriots.
Yeah, he'll cut his own head off.
And he'll put Tom Brady on defense. And then he'll just do that.
Yeah. 6'4", Tom Brady. He's in the back end in the end zone. He catches it.
You know what the Cowboys have done in the past is put Dez back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if he caught
So-
the touchdown to give him the lead, and then he picks off a Hail Mary to
That'd be awesome.
be the funniest thing ever.
But if it's another Hail Mary that the Packers win by, I will literally.
No.
What if he gets?
Just
What if he gets a pick six to win it?
The Cowboys aren't retarded like the Giants. Let's not put our hands up or anything.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what, though?
let's-
Andy Dalton's thrown like 3, and nobody
And
ever
I
talks
don't get
about
why
that.
you do zone on
AJ
that.
Green's
Just
caught
make
2 of 'em.
sure you're covering every
Yeah.
person.
Prevent. Like why? Why would you not?
But I mean, have
Put
like
your.
two
I would
guys in a
even.
zone.
You know what I would even do, is put. Nah, you can't really put your defensive ends back there. Well, maybe.
Maybe 2 or 3 guys in a zone, but everybody else has to have somebody to cover back there.
Yeah.
Don't even
Everybody has to go back.
Don't
Have
even.
like, two or three. Yeah, I think you can. I think you have to have at least 3 people on the line. Just have 3 people on the line. Everybody else in coverage. Everybody has a man. If you let a man get free, you're screwed.
The
Put your
Giants are
tallest
stupid.
players out there too. It doesn't matter if they don't even play defense.
Yeah, put Odell. Why didn't you put Odell back there on that play? Come on. I mean, I know he dropped passes, but at least he could jump up and knock it down.
I see receivers doing
you
that all the
imagine-
time. Like Julio's done that before.
Could you
and-
imagine these games that we're talking about now, but like all the away teams won? That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
No, that's not gonna happen.
So
And
like
I will
the
suck
Cowboys
my own.
wouldn't be
I will
playing the
suck
Packers.
myself. No.
There is no way on this earth that Houston beats New England.
Yeah.
No way.
Unless Tom Brady
No
gets
way.
shot. But
Yeah,
even then they
cut to us like watching the game and Houston like dominating or something, and just like what?
There is no way on this earth that Houston.
they'd have to drink.
I'm like secretly sort of
They'd have
wanting
to,
that
like-
to happen because I
way.
don't like the Patriots.
They should just spike like the Patriots drinks. And
The
then,
Patriots are
They're not gonna beat 'em.
too good.
and they win.
Not gonna do it. Osweiler's gonna suck.
Could you
all-
imagine-
Sweely.
Could you imagine Houston and Dallas in the?
God, Osweiler's the best
Yeah,
quarterback.
I was
Super
saying
Bowl?
that to Aaron. You'd have
That'd be
a Texas Super Bowl.
that'd be
again.
so
no way in
stupid.
hell that's gonna happen.
No.
Now, if the Texans played,
Houston.
They played Kansas City, they'd maybe have a smaller chance.
Nah,
Brady
I don't even.
Brady is
Larger
gonna
chance,
step
I
on the
should say.
field and break his ankle,
They got killed by Kansas
and he's
City.
gonna be
Okay.
out for the rest of the
Even
game.
if Tom Brady gets hurt, I'm still taking the Patriots.
Yeah, they still have Garoppolo.
Still have
Yeah.
Garoppolo.
They-
They have Brissett
Garoppolo
after
breaks
that.
his ankle.
They beat
on the field.
Brissett with. Yeah, they beat them with
Brissett.
Brissett.
Shut out
Brissett
Houston.
breaks his ankle.
They would
on
just run
stepping on the
LeGarrette
field.
Blunt like every play.
LeGarrette Blunt could play quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Patriots.
They could play Edelman at quarterback.
Yeah, they've talked about that.
They
in the
all
past.
break their ankles.
No quarterback. I'm taking the Patriots.
If Bill Belichick is out there playing
Yeah.
quarterback,
Yeah, I'm taking Patriots.
They just have like a last
because
minute
all they do
timeout
is
and
they
then just
usually
call up
just
somebody.
do like dink and dunk anyway. So
Yep.
They call in somebody like, "Hey, we need you to come in."
an occasional like deep
They
ball,
they
but
must have backups, like backups for days.
Yeah.
Like they
So-
probably have like 4 or 5 string quarterbacks.
Donald
that
Trump
nobody knows
comes
about.
in at quarterback.
Yeah,
I'm taking the Patriots.
you can get your sack.
yeah. Barack Obama comes in.
Barack your mama.
Oh. You got that shade,
my
yo.
Goodness. Patriots win no matter what. All right.
Yeah.
Shut up,
They
Mister.
lose?
I'm gonna
Lose.
laugh.
They lose.
I'm gonna
I
laugh if they actually
will,
lose.
like die of shock, and then if the Packers win, I will die of
No.
killing myself.
No, they're
Shut up,
not.
Mister. I lose $200.
They're not gonna win.
Freaking idiot. Unbelievable.
Packers are not gonna win.
All right. They better not. If they do,
Houston
I do
will
not
win.
survive the rest of the day.
Yeah.
All right. All right,
Houston.
that's gonna do it for the show. You can find us on iTunes, YouTube, TuneIn.
That'd be the most wild
Stitcher.
underdog pick anybody could ever make.
Yeah.
Houston winning. Because
Houston.
nobody
Facebook,
nobody
Instagram,
in their
Twitter.
right mind would actually pick Houston
I
in that
would.
situation.
No, I wouldn't.
And
Houston.
don't forget to help our sponsors by helping
Do
us.
not do that.
Please do. Amazon, CarRental8.com. We appreciate the help. For Jonah, Aaron, I'm Carson saying so long, and we will see you next week after the Cowboys beat the Packers. All right.
Whoa!
Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is Carson of the You Don't Know Jack Show again. Just wanted to make the announcement, as we forgot to do it at the end of the show, that Eric Eager of Pro Football Focus writes for them about the Vikings and knows quite a bit about numbers. He's a college teacher / professor. He knows numbers. He's good with math, very much unlike myself. He will be joining the You Don't Know Jack Show next week as a special guest appearance, so please look forward to that as he comes on and joins me, and maybe the rest of the guys as well. For sure, he'll be joining me, talk a little Vikings, talk a little off-season. Maybe he'll give us some playoff predictions as well. So please join us next week on episode 20 of the You Don't Know Jack Show with Eric Eager of Pro Football Focus. You can follow him at EricEager82 on Twitter. And you can follow me, of course, on Twitter as well, at Radio Ruben, and the show at Don't Know Jack Show on Twitter. So look forward to that next week. Until then, so long, everybody.
Hey, listeners, don't forget to find You Don't Know Jack Show on Facebook at facebook.com/You Don't Know Jack Show, Twitter at twitter.com/Don't Know Jack Show, and Instagram at instagram.com/You Don't Know Jack Show. You can also follow Carson on Twitter at Radio Ruben. Now back to the show.
Thanks for listening to the You Don't Know Jack Show with Jonah, Aaron, and Carson. If you want to read articles, get more information, or have questions about the show, go to our website, youdon'tknowjackshow.com. You can subscribe and listen to the show on iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and TuneIn Radio.
I'm here so I won't get fined.